What's going on, everybody? Slow again. Want to apologize. This video is going out a couple days late, as you can probably hear my voice. I've been trying to kick being sick here lately, so if I cough during the video, apologize. And if you can hear my son coughing in the room over, I apologize for that too. He's under the weather as well. So I wanted to do a small, basically a basic tune that you guys can use for pretty much any rear-wheel drive and some all-wheel drive cars. As far as for digs, I was gonna do this video with Jeebus and I know Gamertag. Like I said, just got on in the weather, couldn't meet, couldn't link up with them. So just gonna do a basic one here for you guys. Gonna do from a dig. I'll do a roll with something different another day. So I kind of I'll put out on Instagram what you guys would like to see done, and the first one that popped up was from Keen Trey 2017, and he wanted me to do this GMC van, which I haven't built one yet. He wants me to do the V8 that I'll swap into it, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna build this into possible drag car. Don't want to do white. I'm gonna white or red, have to put free candy across the side. I'm not about that life. So anyways, like I said, I'm gonna try to do a roll tune video for you guys. Hopefully I want to start putting out videos every Monday and Friday. That's the plan anyway. Friday will be kind of build days, and then Mondays will be probably meets and build offs with the rest of the WFO guys and some of you guys. But anyways, gonna go ahead, do this build up quick, and then like all the other videos, once I get it out onto the street, we'll go from there. Alright guys, so now that we got the build on here, we'll try to test out basically on the default settings to see how it works, which obviously if anybody who's done this knows that it's not that great. I'm sure we'll probably spin. If not, it's definitely gonna prove me wrong. Kind of use this as a baseline, kind of see how it's gonna go. So yeah, it looks like about 143, which isn't too bad for something that weighs this much. We should now kind of go through with the basic setup here real quick that will work kind of for anyone. So some people put their front tire PSI all the way up. I leave mine at 50, and then I drop the rear all the way down. Gearing, we'll come back to that here in a little bit. Alignment, front positive Camry. Why, I don't know. This seems to be, for some reason, that's Forza's little nick. For almost all theirs is this negative and positive Camry for drag setups is weird to me. But the front all the way up, I like to keep the front caster angle at about 5. I leave anti-roll bars alone. Springs I leave alone. Dampering, this is where you kind of get your a little better launch out of it. So you can kind of mimic this. You can play around with it. It's just kind of where I basically leave my stuff at, and then I tweak it from there. your diff, 100% acceleration, 90% deacceleration, and then back to gearing. So we can try and go, let's go with like a 373 for an actual final drive. Now we're gonna have to move this down, and then from there just kind of tweak it across, kind of see, obviously try to keep all of them and with this being twin turbo, try to keep it in boost. Not too bad. A little bit of spinning, I could probably adjust that first gear. All right, so the front lights work with the brake lights. That's interesting. We'll go back here, we'll tweak first gear a little bit more. One thing that I have noticed with some people is they will ride first gear out, even though it's spinning, it'll bounce and then they'll shift once it stops spinning. A lot of my cars, I will actually kind of like grab second gear in mid spin and try to eliminate spinning. That way it seems to work out a little better for me. Like I said, everybody's kind of got their own. This to me is just kind of a basic for everyone. I would say, without really sitting here and tweaking it with you guys and really adjusting the gearing, maybe a little bit on the suspension, to really make this thing go. I don't really see me using this very often, but like I said, it was suggested and I had built one, so I kind of hope this kind of helps you guys. I'll try to do a roll video maybe for next Monday, since I'm trying to do videos on Mondays and Fridays. I've got a video set up for Friday already, so I guess I'll keep trying to give you guys more content. Let me know what you guys want to see. Till then, later guys. Hey, thanks for watching guys. I just wanted to add in a little bit here to the end of the video. Sorry that it took so long to get it out. If you've been on Instagram, follow me on there. Weekend and beginning of the week, I got really sick, and then Mother Nature took over. Dumped almost 20 inches of snow here, for some reason messing with my internet to the point where every time I tried to upload to YouTube, it would roughly get about halfway and then nothing. It would just stop. I'd actually have to completely reset my router and everything like that. So what is going to happen is I'm finished making this video now, and then I'm going to take it into work, which oddly enough my wife works for an internet company, so I'm going to take it into her work and I'm going to upload it. Just that way I can get it knocked out for you guys. I know it's way past when I wanted to get it out. And hopefully this is the last time you guys have to see my ugly mug. Not really one of those guys where I think you should see me for some reason while you're watching my YouTube videos. I don't think that's how it is. You guys are here to watch the racing content and the racing content only. And to be honest, not good on camera. I don't really think anybody wants to sit and watch me for hours on end with this. So yeah, so that's where we're at. I could have put this on the end with some more footage or whatever, but I just wanted to knock it out quick. And I just wanted to touch on a few things. I know a lot of people have been wondering about how they get in the meets with us and stuff like that. I do try to post on Instagram as much as I can to when meets are happening. I know Gamertag does the same thing. The big deal with me is, as you can see behind me, I have two little boys, and they don't really like to go to bed. So if you've ever been in a meet with me, you'll know, you'll kind of hear them. They'll come in, they'll talk to me, whatever. It's I do it because I feel like it's more of an inconvenience to you guys if I try to hold meets at earlier times for me, which I'm on the East Coast, and if I try to hold it at like 6, 7, 8 o'clock, they're awake, running around, yelling, screaming. Nobody wants to listen to that into their mics all night. So I hold my meets much later. That's why really a lot of my footage is down to 2 or 3, 4 people. I'm hoping to eventually get that to change to where, it's more kid friendly, I guess. Try to figure out a better thing for them, whatnot. And also along that lines, should be getting back to work soon, probably within a month. So that's really gonna mess things up. I'm a night shift guy. For people that didn't follow my Instagram previous or are now following my YouTube, December I totaled out a car. I have a huge bolt in my shoulder holding it all together right now, so I'm not able to work. So that's why I decided, hey, you know what? 1,000 subscribers or followers on Instagram. Hey, let's go ahead. Let's make this YouTube channel happen again. As you can tell, I'm much older than your normal YouTube guys that do this, but I did this way back when. I used to do it with Forza Motorsports 4 and Gran Turismo 5 when that was, especially into 6. So yeah, I actually done this for quite a while. My videos won't be as crazy and as stunning as Lowe's were. Dude's a genius when it comes to editing. I really wish he was kind of still around to help with this. But other than that, I'll try to keep this. This is actually a lot longer than I wanted to do it. But like again, I apologize to you guys. Like I said, this channel is for you. It's for you guys. It's we want to bring you guys what you guys want to see. We want you to be as big and involved as this as possible. I don't want it to turn into, I'm out vlogging my personal cars or, oh, hey, I went to a meet type thing. I want to keep this strictly video game related, up to date with new stuff. As you saw tonight, I posted on Instagram. I have a huge stock of old video games, PS2 games, 360 games. I believe I even still have a PS1 somewhere, but I don't know how I would do that with recording, but I'm sure I could figure it out. Anyways, so I want to do what you guys want to see. I want this channel to be what you guys have wanted to see from a channel. Your footage, your guys' idea, like the drag build that's this one. I never would have thought of doing the van. It's a cool idea. That's something different. That's not necessarily something we always think about doing. So when you guys bring us ideas, we want to run with it. We want to try to do it. We want to try to do this, what's best for you guys and what's best for, our channel and our following. I have no issues with helping with build setups. I'm not one of those guys where, oh no, man, you can't have my tune, or I can't help you because, God forbid you'd be faster than me. No, that's not how it is. It's a video game. I want you guys to have fun with it as much as we have fun with it. And if that means basically laying out on a silver platter the tune for a car, hey, it is what it is. You still got to figure out how you need to drive it for yourself. But anyways, like I said, this went on farther than it was. I just wanted to get some, things cleared up for everybody. But like I said, Mondays and Fridays, hopefully that's when footage will be out, and be able to keep it up with you guys for quite a while. And definitely loving all the support already. A lot of people glad to see the channel back. That's awesome. That kind of inspires us to strive harder with it all and to really push forward. So thanks again, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.